Good morning and good evening. Welcome back to the stream. Happy Monday. Today, we are continuing the development for the simulation part of the game. I very much enjoyed the last 2 days over the weekend, where I mostly just worked on some stuff that is more, just as a relaxation for my guests. It's still related to the game, but not the biggest necessities at this point. So, for example, on yesterday, I wrote down the timeline for the game and just kind of explain the different time periods and what relates to what and what you could expect to see on the stream, what's going to happen before that, when the actual game setting is going to be. And then on Saturday, I also did a little bit of drawing for the map and how the world looks from the top view and like the general view of it. And yeah, that was really fun. That was just a nice break since I did need some kind of break a bit from programming. And now it's time to get back to work. Take a look at the goals, take a look at what I can do to get myself past the prototype finish line. And yeah, we'll go from there. So let's begin. First up, I actually don't remember at all what happened. That's a good sign. That means I actually didn't do anything. So, for once, I don't know if it's just a Monday thing, but I actually feel quite refreshed in terms of that. Oh, okay, now I'm ready to get back into this. So, I was trying to figure out how to be sad. So there were the checks to see if something is range. Cheese camp, he's in range part, right? We check all the cheeses. Cheese inside, cheese GIDs. Cheese that get pick up. Radius. Distance more. Return condition, right? So that's just for. Is stream okay? Lately, stream has been kind of shutting down. Okay, there we go. Stream is back up. I assume it's. Oh, wait, no, actually, it's been happening for both streams. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, so this is the checks. This is all right. Then we need to see if we have inventory space, right? Yeah, so that's also gonna call it out. And then we are gonna be sad. Okay. Object data, let's push back and create pop-up. And now we need to let's make another action wait for 2. Yeah. Oh, I actually have an idea. Yeah. Okay. Control Shift P, convert indentation tabs. That did not work. Identifier cheese not declared in the scope. So we need to be. Oh, so it's cheese in range. So then we go object data c dot maybe sad cheese. maybe sad cheese. Sure, is equal to cheese. So what do I need? Cheese.guid. Oh, okay, now I can just do it straight up. Cheese, weed. Yeah. Condition, let's see. Const maybe sad cheese is equal to maybe sad cheese. Okay. So we've set the maybe sad cheese to this GUID. I can't believe that this was just that simple and I didn't even think about it. Yeah. Oh, and I remember what I was trying to do. I was trying to make next name a name for goals that need their conditions to be fulfilled. Otherwise, they break out. Um, like perfect goal, perfect conditions. Sequential. Sure. Let's just go with export var. Um, full conditions. Breakable. Yeah, let's call it breakable. I really should be returning a result if it failed or not, and the condition priority. I'll think about that later a little bit. Okay, so right, breakable boo, and then I need the goal resource export var breakable boo. Oh, is breakable. Is breakable. Top condition very breakable. Yeah, that looks fine. So, okay. So here I want object dot object data c dot maybe sad cheese. There we go. And then can't find member maybe sad cheese and constants. Yeah. This extends an action. Yeah, this is constants. right, I guess. The C action const equal to preload condition list cond c dot pop up sad. Okay, that is done. So that's the action, that's the condition, that's the goal thing, but I need to make sure that the goal thing check conditions. Condition goal C priority. If C priority is if breakable, if goal dot breakable and so I could just check once. That's an optimization thing. That's fine. That can be fixed. Goal dot breakable and C priority is equal to condition dot base priority return goal dot base priority. Yeah, that's going to be returned then. So basically what this means is that now we have goals that if they are breakable means that every time that they fail at least one of their conditions, they're just completely out and they don't execute. So yeah, this was just for testing. That's fine. Goal, breakable, and priority. Okay. So everything is kind of in place now. Let's try acquired cheese, take rest. So have I added anything? So this was kind of what I was checking. Yeah, but I need no inventory space. You know what? Let's just make it a separate goal. Rest, wander about, take a long rest, survive hunger, show, peace, add element. Let's make a new goal. Create new resource. It is a goal, of course, and it's going to be sad. Right, then go back to Juno. Quick load, be sad. And this one is breakable. First up, its conditions are going to be free. The first one is cheese and range. Right, so now let's just say this one has a 99 priority. New condition resource. So no inventory space. So I guess 9 and 9 priority. wait, no inventory space. No in has so no inventory space. It returns if count is max count. Ah, okay, so this one is not priority is equal to base condition dot base priority. Right. What I want to do then is no inventory space. Oh, sorry about that. That was just a lot of jumping around. I guess I do want a module that is or has inventory space. Petition has inventory space.gd. So I take everything from no inventory space and I just flip it. So count max count. If count is less than max, return condition dot priority, else we return priority. This is kinda. Oh wait, this is wrong actually. Condition, no inventory space. So this would return priority. Oh, this would return. So this is the good return. Yeah. And then here I do that. So here we return. Wait. So has inventory space count as less than max count. Okay, so here we are happy about this. Here condition dot base priority. Yeah, condition dot base. That's a little bit more clear, honestly. And then the other one is the opposite. So if so here we are returning a base plus condition dot priority. Here we just return base. Yeah, so no inventory space. So this fails since there is inventory space. So this fails here. And then it succeeds here. Cool. Let's then go to our condition list. Yeah, condition list. Cheese and range, condition type, type dot has inventory space. I need to add this here. Has inventory space is equal to 9. Preload, not process. Preload has inventory space. Done. Yeah. Now if we reload project, we should have everything we need for the goal for being sad. Yeah, so cheese and range, no inventory space, and then no, has inventory space. Priority 99, it doesn't have any actions after. And now we add a no condition that just succeeds automatically. And the actions that it calls are let's see. What does it call? It calls we run do we have this in the action list? Eat cheese action type what did I call it? Be sad. So we are going to be sad here. And get right out of that. I think that's everything. So the project. Right, so first up, we're going to be sad. There are no parameters. And next, we're going to do a new action and set value. Set value params. Ooh, okay. How did I? Nope. I guess no point just trying to guess. Variable and value. And action take rest. So take rest has two conditions. If we have completed a goal, we just is resting priority value. I kind of don't want anything to happen if we are resting. So this one could be like an absurd. But I don't. Yeah, that's not. That's fine. I'll fix it in post. This is bad. This is absolutely bad. Since now, if we're resting, we're not going to react to anything else, I'd say. So I just need better understanding of what's going on, but it's fine. For now, this should achieve what we want. So module constants rest is resting. M is resting, yeah. So I'm going to set value. Good evening. Hey, good evening, Steffi. Welcome back to the stream. Is resting and for 2 seconds. Yeah. How are you doing? How is your evening? What's the plan for today? So the plan for today is I'm going to, well, hopefully this just works now. If this just works, then I'm going to need a new plan. Cannot resolve class condition. See no condition. Condition. Yeah, so the plan for today is to fix up this being sad interaction, where just basically Juno, if Juno finds some cheese while her inventory is full, she's gonna ignore it and just show a sad emote, wait there for 2 seconds, and then continue on to where she was going. Then that cheese is going to be ignored and it's not going to be sad over again. Now, afterwards, I don't know, we'll see. I'm good. I'm working on notification art for tonight. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to, like as I said, I've been trying for a while now to just speedrun this first prototype since this it I guess this prototype was a success in a way already. Even I don't even have to finish it to know that the goal of this prototype was to estimate my abilities and skills at creating a complex system of interactions and just seeing how long I think it would take. And I am very firmly landing in the range of I expected this to take way less than it actually did. So I assume that any kind of very difficult technical aspect that I'm going to try to make, when I give it an estimate, it's probably going to take at least twice as much, since I am very close. No, like it's going to take way longer, since I am not at all done with this to-do list. I still have over half that I have to do. Like, I know that some of these are a lot smaller, but I don't know if I'm halfway done, and it's been 2 months. So if I get this done within a month, then yeah, I will say that I have tripled my estimate, and that's probably how I should look at it from now on. So yeah, that's kind of that, and it's just, I guess it kind of makes sense, and probably once I have more time to work on this, it's not gonna be as scary, and maybe I will just get back to the estimates since maybe I just don't have that much experience estimating when I have short amounts of time versus when I have like full days for it. But yeah. Oh yeah, only have like this is the list of everything that needs to be done. Oh yeah, like this is not this is not an alpha, this is not a beginning. This is just the first prototype. This is the first prototype, and this prototype's goal is to see if I am able to do the technical parts of what I say that I'm doing, since I have a lot of ideas for how I think that this is actually going to be realized, because I've had a lot of people show concern that, hey, this sounds really difficult, and I don't know if, and I guess no one specifically said that, oh, you don't have the capacity to do it, but I wanted something for myself to see, okay, am I completely delusional in thinking that I have the skills to actually create this AI system, something that adapts and something that's a bit more complex. So I just wrote down a complex script of actions that need to happen. And then if I can make Vista happen, I can scale it up to make basically anything happen. That's kind of my reasoning. And I also just wanted to see how long would that take to make that kind of technical demonstration. After that, there's going to be prototype 2, where I'm going to add the player and then try to see if I can make a short enough demo where I can get at least a hint of the feeling of what I want for the game. That the game kind of ignores the player, doesn't understand the player, but tries to understand the player, is curious about the player. So if I can get at least a little bit, a smidgen of that feeling, I have something that I can show to friends and just other people and say, yeah, so this is what I'm going for. I guess I can show both prototypes, the technical demo and the prototype 2, and say, yeah, this is what I'm going for. This is what I'm hoping to make, and this is why I think this will work, and how I'm going to do it further on. And then I can go, oh, wanna join me? And this is very specifically for one person who has shown interest that they might be willing to join, but they need something. They need to see something, because I can talk a lot about my ideas, but in terms of actually visualizing what's it's going to be, it's just a bit more difficult for adult people. So that is completely reasonable. So that's why I'm trying to make these two prototypes, and they are still up in line with what I'm doing right now, which is still the research and development phase for this project. So yeah. Hey, you're kind of breaking up. I'm not sure whether it be your mic or my internet. Okay, that's a good question. I did not see dropped. Yeah, I don't see dropped frames from OBS. Could you tell me when was the last that you heard me? Or is it a constant? Since, yeah, I noticed from past streams that I had been just completely losing connection. But what I'm seeing right now is OBS is not showing me any dropped frames. A prototype is always useful to get feedback. Oh yeah, yeah. That's basically the goal. The first prototype is kind of feedback for myself. The second one is feedback from others. Don't worry, it's my internet. Gotcha. Okay. There's a storm approaching the city, so it's kind of ruining the connection. Okay, gotcha. Mm, okay. Right. So what is going on? Could not resolve class condition. Wait, that's kind of bad, isn't it? Condition constants, preloads constants. That's weird. Okay, why is this? Debug session closed. Oh yeah, let's do this one actually. Okay. So something is wrong here. C is resting. What's the problem here? I have no idea. That's something wrong in conditions. Could not resolve class conditions. Hey Brick, dropping by real quick, might need to lurk. Hey, what's up? Yep, alright, that's perfectly reasonable. Do you have some time to um, say how you're doing? How's it going with the project? Yep. All good if you don't have time, if you're in a hurry. Thank you for joining in. Mm, no condition. No condition. I have no idea what's going on here. Pause on exception. Yeah, so this is just um, something with the extends that's going on. Set value. Okay, I need to check two conditions. I completely forgot what final was working on, lol. Okay. Now, yeah. Yeah, I have some time. I just made a new post on Twitter. Oh, okay, nice. I guess I will try to. Oh, yay! Thank you very much for putting the link. Yeah, so you were working on the horror game. Okay, let's go. Oh, oh, that is cool. Okay, was that like a spoiler warning or something? Like, not to give away, but like, I did not expect that to be the mod. That is a very interesting shape. Also, how did you make it that the monster kind of appears like from the outside? Like, the middle part is just completely empty. That is a really cool effect. Also, how when you pan around and go around the character, I don't know if that's the monster or not, but once you go around it, it kind of starts like shimmering at the very top. Like the effect disappears, but not completely. And also, it's like it's a slower frame rate. That looks awesome. I wouldn't call it a spoiler. I will try not to post spoilers. Okay, gotcha. I adore the art style. Yeah, same. It looks really nice. Long story short, it's all in the shaders. Yeah, I expected that answer, but still, I'm just uh, I I like like the composition of shaders and effects. Okay, what's wrong with no condition? It's in conditions. Um, that's not it. Is resting. What's wrong? Do, do, do. Wait, oh, this is no condition. Oh, okay. Does everything have it in it? No, not necessarily. Is there something wrong with the check? No, I assume not. Hmm. So init is just the default init. I gotta go. I'll be lurking on stream though. Good luck. Yeah, thanks. Best of luck to you. Good luck deving. Yeah, best of luck to you too. Oh, I forgot to. Yeah, squeeze that down. Good. Okay. Doo-doo. I am absolutely stumped. Let's see what's going on. Check resting value, no conditions. Even this is showing up weird. Scripts behavior conditions resting. Yeah. Here. Is it because I don't have a knit? Let's do a pass. No, let's do super object condition goal. This is use tab indentation. Convert tab indentation. Okay, maybe this now helps. No, this is still bad. And the info is not really helping me. Preload, goal progress, goal constants. Oh, goal constants doesn't exist. Hmm. I guess I don't have goal constants anymore. Sure. What is here? Did you figure out a way to track goal progress? What happens? Can happen on progress where to store data relevant to progress, some kind of constant changes dictionary. Constant change has to be notified by multiple elements at different times. What was I even doing here? Did I do this last stream? I have absolutely no memory of this. G dot completed, but that's condition list. Goal progress. Progress. So I have conditional progress, but I'm not sure what goal progress is. Return 0. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here for now. And hope for the best. Maybe that's what was dropping. No, still bad. I guess let's take a look at all the problems. But none of them are actually showing up anything. Mafutils. Yeah, Mafutils. Not declared in the current scope. Have you been sleep coding, lol? Might be. I've had some days where I definitely was sleeping a lot less, and then I would just wake up and do coding. But maybe that's the issue. Okay, math utils, settings, project settings, auto load, plugins, globals, global bus. No, okay, so math utils is not. Math utils exists, yes, constants, math utils, all of the sort. And then here, this. Oh wait, math utils is in body part. But it's working. How can it be working? How can this work when I do not have mathutils as a global? Wait, mathutils move towards. Mathutils is not static, it's not named. How are you working? That's a question. Okay, now that's fixed. This issue is still here. And Godot doesn't seem to know why. How do I... No condition. It's opening in this editor, so how do I change the editor sentence text? Text, maybe it's project settings. Code. No. Godot change code editor. Text editor external editor settings. Right, editor settings external, and let's turn off use external one. Close, and then let's see what's happening here. This is not showing, could not resolve condition. Here it is. Let's try extends no 2D. Unable to write. File in use locked or using permissions. Okay, gotcha. Oh no, let's be a bit safer. Let's go. We're ref counted. Oh no. Everything is broken. Yeah. And if I run, okay, there's something definitely wrong with condition. Extends ref counted, name condition. Then we have the condition list. As you see, we have the constant, which is constants. Extra init. Pass. On start and end. Act first call. Act after. Always. Parse. Yeah, parsing happens here. Check progress. That's fine. Set default. Yeah, move somewhere else. I don't see anything wrong with this. I do not understand what's wrong. There is a class name for condition. Okay. This might be easier with the external editor. So, no problems, right? Do I have two namings for condition? Mm, same size and get that. So class name condition. That's fine. Extends condition. Extends condition. It's just all extends condition. Yeah, there's nothing there. What could it be? This is a parser error. Okay. Oh, and I have to ask, where will you be publishing the alpha for the game? I haven't decided yet. Well, I guess I have decided in my mind a little bit. I don't know if it's going to be the alpha, but I am going to be publishing on, just looking at fully, I'm going to be publishing on Steam, Itch, and I know maybe GOG. The reason for that is publishing on Steam is a pretty Publishing on Steam is expensive, but it's a pretty nice way to just force myself into making sure that I don't forget that a game is more than just making the game. There's also a lot of steps that go into marketing and publishing and the likes. And Steam is just Steam feels a little bit different. I have one game that I have published while in university. It's called Nano Dev, and right right out of the way, when you're talking to other people or you're trying to showcase your game, like when I'm trying to showcase my game to someone, we made it as a team, by the way, like 6 people. So when we were showcasing the game, there was a visible, very different reaction when at first we would say, "Oh yeah, here's like a drive, a link to the game, and or here's like the itch.io page where you can download the game." So there was different reaction from that, and also when the final prototype, like the final pitch for the game, when we said, "Here's where you can download a demo on Steam," like immediately that was something that people would care about, and that would kind of set their expectations differently, that, oh, okay, this is like now a real like thing that's happening. And I have absolutely nothing against not going on Steam and just publishing on like itch or GOG or even self-hosting. That's like hosting publishing on Steam does not make a game somehow more important or better or in anything else, but that is just the reaction that I would get when asking for feedback, that people usually are just more inclined to try something if they find that it's already on Steam. So that is kind of the reason why. I'm also hoping that there's another reason that I really want to have Steam, since once I'm doing marketing and just tracking like how important it is, like social coverage that I'm doing for the game or like marketing, how important and how successful that is. And Steam Analytics is a really good way of tracking that. Just seeing, for example, okay, I made this new YouTube video showcasing the game and its story. Like, I don't know, sorry, just showcasing the game. And how successful was that? Did I get more wish lists? Does Steam now think that my game is like worthy of being showcased and like pushed to people who would play the game? Jumping back to the original like question, where will you be publishing the alpha for the game? Yeah, so maybe the alpha, it might just be completely closed, and maybe it's gonna be itch only. But at the same time, just because I think I will want to do the Steam thing sooner rather than later, I might even do the alpha on Steam and then the demo is just going to be there. Oh yeah, I forgot Steam had that feature. The analytics stuff, or which part specifically? In the meantime, I'm gonna take a look at what did I change that suddenly everything is falling apart. So yeah, I am GUI. This is art. This is that. Okay. Camera follow toggle is deleted. Camera follow was also deleted. Some kind of temporary maps. Yeah. Happy pop up, sad pop up. That's fine. Be sad is an action. That's everything's good. Now condition she's in range extends condition. Condition extends condition. No condition, no changes yet. No inventory space, a little bit changed. Action con is condition list. An action list, everything's fine. Character, math utils, okay. Condition constants. Set default. Set default seems to be all right. So is something reloading then? Constants. I'm going to try maybe it's some kind of cyclical dependency thing. She's in range, has inventory space, constants, sad, happy, goal, breakable, no, goal progress, no idea what this is. Goal research, yeah, that's fine. World, pop-ups, updated the pop-ups. Yeah, that's fine. Scope, this is just temporary. And then to do, this is nothing here. Okay, yeah. The analytics. Okay, yeah. The analytics is actually really, really useful. I didn't, I wouldn't say I learned much in university. Well, I guess, well, that's a rant I'm not gonna get into right now. But without going into too many details, not everything I learned in university was very useful to game development. However, one thing really was, since my workplace actually does has an integrated thing with our university where my chief technical officer actually runs as a mentor or project manager for one of the modules that is about creating a product. So it's the product development project. Yeah, product development project module. And there we are put into teams and we are given like a task to create a project, but like fully from the design iteration stage to like marketing, pitching, and just trying to like create it as a startup. We're practicing to be a startup. And our thing was that we were supposed to make a roguelike game. I'm actually going to show it. So how do I show it? Can I just find Steam Nano Dev. I know I don't need to show it for the example, but it's just still nicer to have. So let's take. How do I show it then? I guess I'll just do. You know what? No, actually, there's a much simpler way to do this. So yeah, here's the game. So basically, this was our whole thing, that we needed to do something that was related to health in a way. So like the body's immune system. So a game that was about the immune system. And what was important was that we needed to choose genres and data and everything that was like it looks nice. Oh, thank you. Yes, we had a really nice artist, like two nice artists work on it. So the point was that we need to do all the research. We needed to pick games that would be more likely to succeed. For example, like based on genres. There's like a whole Steam like general analytics thing that was very useful, and basically everything in that module that was about what it takes to market, sell games was just very interesting and very, very eye-opening, since it just showed like, so like, what's the point of wish lists? Why do they matter? Oh, like if a wish list is really like successful, then yeah, obviously it's very successful. But what about games that have less wish lists? That's like, it's just wish lists. It's not like actual sales. You can't predict how many games you're gonna have bought, right? Well, wrong. Turns out you can predict a lot of stuff because Steam has been selling so many games. Their analytics and their charts and everything are just really, really accurate at this point. And that was just something that I learned, that actually there is a kind of trend, a tipping point, when after you have sold, like after your game has had a certain amount of wish lists, Steam just starts treating you differently and gets interested in actually promoting you, that your wish list just continue growing. And then you can just use special events like, for example, Steam Fest and others to bump that number even more, and that should directly translate to your revenue down the line once you actually release the game, which I just find really fascinating. So yeah, that's just something I thought that I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to like get early wish lists like in standard means, because I really don't know how well I'm going to do with just an audience and just Steam going, oh yeah, have play this game because it's similar to something else. Since I don't really know what it would recommend to, like, in a way, I feel like I'm gonna be at a disadvantage because everything that Steam is going to recommend this game against, those games are probably going to be better. There are going to be better simulation games. There are going to be better RPGs, like better combat, like Souls-like games, and um, maybe better story games. Like, I'm not going to say anything about the story, but if it compares it to games that are very much, I imagine they're going to be different from what this is going to be. I don't know how that's going to work out, but hey, maybe if people are wishlisting, they will know what they're jumping in for. So I don't know. That's a question for a way, way, way later topic. A nano-based pathogen, that's quite the interesting and unique theme. I knew wish lists were important, but I wasn't aware that they were that important. Oh yeah, like based on your, I'm not sure if this is like public information, so I'm not gonna say too. Actually, I'm gonna Google and then I'm gonna say, if I can say, how Steam. Okay, hard to market a game. Okay, yes. this is the stuff, so I can share this. So um, this is how to market a game, and I believe this is actually what we had. But if you scroll down, like maybe 3/4 of the way, and there's a topic of what are normal wish list rates, and here you can see there are the 4 buckets, and this kinda just shows what you can expect for earnings based on the amount of wish lists you're getting. So, for example, if you're getting around 40 wish lists per week, you are in bucket one. So, bucket one is that you could expect earnings between $0 and $10,000. If you're in bucket two, which means that you're getting between 15 and 120 wish lists per week, that is bucket two. Your earnings are at around, well, you could expect them to be from between 10,000 and 50 grand. And then once you reach that mark of between 100 and 700 wish lists per week, that is when you get into bucket three. And this is the point where Steam really, really starts promoting you, like going front page, recommended games, etc. I think it does some of that at bucket two, but from my understanding, bucket three is where it really picks up and starts going. So yeah, this is just there's actually quite a lot of great data about how game marketing works and such. Um, yeah, this is just one of the things. Then there was another um, game analysis based on genre, something like that. I don't remember that one. That one was it's kind of a bit tricky with the analytics that are based on success rates for different game genres, because yeah, on the one hand, it's in my eyes, it more so shows what is the interest of people making games for a certain genre, and not necessarily the successfulness of it, because you might have not a lot of people making for a certain genre, but just a lot of very big fans of the genre, and then just it's your game is going to be more successful, more highly to be successful that way, or it can be like the other way around. I know. I've noticed that pattern with Fields of Mystria, where it would be moved up higher up on the front page whenever it would pass a certain amount of wish lists. Fields of Mystria. Oh yeah, that's the game that you showed last time, wasn't it? I do not remember. Wait, Fields of Mystria. Sorry, am I mixing something up? Um, yeah, sorry. Is this just a different game as an example, or is this a game that you worked on before? Oh no, just an example. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because you said that once they would pass a certain amount of wish lists, and I thought, oh, maybe you have like the analytics data for this, but okay, yeah. So that is how it works. Once games pass like certain threshold amounts, then they're the way that Steam pushes those games just can completely change. Yeah, I was also one. I wanted to give one more example. Oh, yeah, there was another very important point about game marketing, that you need to understand how your game is going to be appealing two people wanting to play it, and there are basically two ways. So there's games that are more showy and games that are more feely. Like I don't know if I made those terms up, but basically, um, some games get their interest through having a very strong visual identity, and then these games are just very successful being showed off through Twitter, I guess TikTok, screenshots, maybe blog posts, if you're lucky, newsletters, and it's enough for people to see an image of your game and they are already instantly interested. Like, for example, Stray, that has a very distinct visual style, and it's also about cats, so it makes sense that people just instantly got interested from the visuals alone. And then, of course, that game also boosted itself with like the gameplay and stuff, but that was kind of the thing. Whereas other games, they're not quite so showy, where you actually need to feel how the game plays, and then you can like get excited. And these games are a lot more attractive when we have other people play them. So that is why like Twitch streamers or YouTubers, when they get demos for games and they try them out and then they say that, oh, they really like this or they don't, that's kind of the other way of how people would, I assume, just go, oh, this person that I follow and that I like the games that they play, if they like this game, maybe I'm gonna also like this game, and then they also wishlisted, and that just kind of rolls on. So the kind of the point where I started with this is that actually turns out that games usually fall into one or the other category, and that it's actually quite important to know which category you belong to, and then strategize according to that. Like, I think that showy games just have a bit of an easier beginning, that they just kind of take off quicker, and that they can get like through different popularity algorithms a bit easier, and then they just need a very, very consistent streak of pushing out more content to keep the algorithm going and to just jump out until they reach Steamfest, and that is when like they get the most like benefit from it. Whereas with games that are more showy, they have that more difficult start, and they need to just make more. They need to have more development on the game first, and then start showing it off, and eventually they should also reach a tipping off point. Yeah, take Tiny Glade for an example. It's a 3D cozy game with soft colors and visuals which attracted a lot of people. Meanwhile, something like Dwarf Fortress relied more on its complicated systems to attract players. Oh yeah, absolutely. Those are two really good examples. I know Tiny Glade, but I already, just from the description, have like an... Oh yeah, definitely. That is 100%. Wow, that it looks very cozy. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Okay, I really should show this to my fiancée. Damn. There's a sheep. No wrong answers. Okay, yeah, I need to plan the release date 23rd of September. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, definitely taking a look at this one afterwards. Obsidian. Okay, yeah. Thanks for letting me know about that. I'm buying it, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, I am likely going to buy it too. Very likely. Does look a lot like a lot of fun just a nice game for relaxation. Okay. What time is it? It's almost 6:30. Okay, I think that's going to be a pretty good cutting off point. Before that, I'm just going to rant. What is going on here? This is so bizarre. Like, I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Yes, we are extending class name. I'm just getting, these are just warnings. There are no errors. Nothing is wrong here. Everything is found. Do I need to update Godot? Is there something like, Godot parser issue class not found? I guess that's the best I could do. Project broken following upgrades from 4.03. Identifier not found. And constantly on the disk declared in base class. Yeah. Is this a bug? Do I just update Godot and that fixes it? I guess I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try updating. How do I update Godot? Wait, so this is Godot 4.3. Yeah. So if I go to Godot download page. Yeah, so 4.3 is still the latest, so there's nothing new. Godot 4.2, I don't have. Okay, that's gonna be. I'll try to figure out that out next time, and hopefully I actually do figure something out. So thank you very much for watching. I think we're kind of done with this task of making Juno sad. Yeah, but only shortly and not forever, and only when seeing cheese for now. Yeah, almost done with that. I have to figure out what's going on with the conditions that are suddenly breaking. Yeah, best of luck with your projects. Goodbye, Steffi. Thank you for the chats once again. Good luck, final to you too, if you're still lurking here. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.